Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Release our hood, pull the handle inside, go underneath, find the safety right here, lift it up. This hood has two positions, it's a normal position and then a service position. Protect the edge of the fender, put some masking tape along it between the fender and the bumper. Protect the edge of the bumper and put some masking tape along the edge of the headlight. Just doing this so when we take the bumper off, it's less likely to scratch it. Just repeat that for the other side. There's 10 push clips on the top of the bumper that you're going to remove. Here, here. Use a small flat-bladed screwdriver, pop it up, take it out, and just repeat that for all the clips. The center comes out, no big deal. It'll go back in. So now the top of the bumper is loose. This actually, a little air guide behind it is loose. You could pop this out. How to remove that air guide. You don't have to raise the vehicle to get the bumper off, but we're going to do it because it's easier to show you what's going on. There should be a push clip on the side of the side of the bumper. I'm not sure if this one is original. Yours may have a center part that you need to push in to unlock it. This one is a barbed clip. I'm going to use a trim clip tool to pry it out. Repeat that for the other side. If the clip breaks, we'll just have to replace it. Just push it through. Remove this push clip here. That's all right. And there's part of our broken clip. There's one here and then two more over here. We'll follow this across. There are two clips here. Ours have actually, they were attached up there and they've broken off just from probably parking lot stoppers. You'd need to unclip these if they weren't broken. I'm just gonna leave them alone. Move on to the other ones on the other side. And this one on the outside here. This will sound like you're breaking the bumper, but you're really popping it off of the bracket here. So you're gonna grab it just below where it splits and just pull it straight out. That one came out pretty easy. It'll unclip from all the way around, just like that. There's a bunch of clips where it clips in, all into the headlight. And you're just gonna repeat that for the other side and just hold on to the bumper so it doesn't fall. Just go down around, just like that. The bumper is totally loose. I'm gonna take it straight off. Oh, I left the fog lights attached. Unplug the fog lights. There's a connector lock right here. Push it in, pull it out. Do the same for the other side. Now we can put the bumper aside. Remove the low tone horn using a 12mm socket ratchet extension. Push in the lock and unplug it. There we go. The high tone horn is underneath the passenger side headlamp behind the bumper. You can use a 10mm socket ratchet extension to remove the bracket. Just push in the lock there and unplug it. Our original horns, one was mounted in the front, one was mounted down below the passenger side headlamp. Our new horns, we want to show these off, so we're going to mount one here and the other one here. We're going to have to extend some of the wiring harnesses and a couple of the grounds from the original power wire for the horn that's over here. I'm just going to make some harnesses. You'll have to do the same, but this is basically, these are universal parts and can be installed on any vehicle. So I took a spade connector, put some heat shrink around it. I'm going to plug it into the power lead for over here. I just want to see how long it needs to be. It's just some extra wire I had. So it's going to run up. And there's some space behind the foam here. And right about here. So I'll cut it there and add a connector that will fit on the horn. Strip the wire. Heat shrink on the wire first. Slide it out of the way. Connector on. Crimp that down. Slide the larger heat shrink over it. Actually, kind of cover those a bit, protect them. Take our heat gun. Didn't shrink down fully over the wire because it was a little bigger. I'm going to take that smaller piece I had. Just slide it up and over. Just like that. We'll just seal it up nice from the weather. There's our little power harness. So you just make some harnesses like that, whatever length you need to make the horns work. This is a 10mm bolt. I'm just gonna remove it. It's pretty rusty. Spray some rust penetrant in there. These have 2 terminals on them. They're like a speaker. It doesn't really matter which one is positive, which one is negative, but you do want to, once you pick one or the other, do the same for the other horn. So I'm going to make this one positive. Slide that on there, just like that. Put this bolt through the bracket, into the opening there, get it started by hand. That is holding the AC condenser in, so just be careful with it. Get our one lined up here. Tighten it down. Just line it up the way you want it. Tighten it, don't go too much. That should be perfect right there. Now I'll make a little ground cable, and I'm going to ground it. Since this is going into a rubber grommet, I'm not sure if that's a good ground. I see this bolt up here, it goes right to metal. I'm going to make a little tiny wire. I'll go right to this as the ground. I'm going to remove this bolt. It's 12mm. A little rusty. I'm not using a ring terminal. I'm using one that's open, so I don't need to fully remove the bolts. I'll get it on there. Get in that direction. I'll tighten it back down. Should be a nice body ground. Take this, plug it into the back of the horn. Just like that. Okay. So just repeat these steps for the other horn. So this horn, the power cable is kind of looped down. I'm going to clip it, give me some more room so I don't have to make an extension. Just clip the little, there's a little cable tie down here. Just like that. And now we can bring it over here and use it. I'm going to plug it in to here. Set this aside right down here very carefully for now. Spray a little rust penetrant in here. And our horn mounted. Lined up. Looks even. Tighten that up. All right. Get the ground installed. Run this down to the horn. Just keep the wire from flopping around. Okay. Reinstall the bumper. Get it up close here. Reach down the middle. Plug in the fog lights. Just push them in. They'll lock when they're in place. Same for both sides. Okay. Bring the bumper up. This is why you put masking tape over the fenders. Push it in. Yep, that's going in. Both sides. Might be pushing the horns in a little bit. We can bend those in. They are bendable brackets. Tape out of the way. Line it up. Get it clipped in place. Same for the other side. I'll place this clip here. Start peeling off this tape as I go along. Do the same on the other side. Replace this clip. Move the tape. And put all the push clips back in the same place underneath. Replace these if yours aren't broken. I'll reinstall this air guide. Goes over the hood latch. Pull it out on the bumper a little bit. There we go. Get these little clips lined up first. Clip in, this in here. Bumper's reinstalled. Put the hood down.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.